Hi guys, welcome to Tarot by George. I'd like to say happy birthday to all Virgos out there because we are in Virgo season. But guys, the reason I'm doing this read is because I've just finished doing the weekly reads for the 1st to the 7th of September. And the energy was chaotic. It was so intense. And I thought I'd do this video so just to sort of explain what's actually going on, because in September we've got two eclipses, and the 7th of September is a total lunar eclipse in Pisces, and it's going to be, for some, quite intense. So this eclipse is all about things ending, and you know, when things end, there's always going to be a new beginning. And you know, September will all be about growth, acceptance, forgiveness, letting go of things that don't serve you, and cutting things out so you can become the best version of you. So before I start getting into it, the download I had was, I had two songs, and one of them was Release the Dragon by Drew Hill, and then the second one was Nas and Genuine, Oh You something. And you know, is shorty, say what's your price, just to bag it up, you can hold my eyes. Now let's say you owe me something, owe me back like you owe your rent. So I don't know, guys, I don't know where we're going with this, but I feel like someone feels like you owe them something. So this is going to be really interesting because, you know, this eclipse is quite serious, but it is that way so that you can have the happy outcome. So let's see what the energy is then for this read. What is the energy for the 7th to the lunar eclipse in September? Let's see what's going on the 7th. We've got vacation. You'll be traveling soon. We have challenges. Make a decision. Work on inner healing. We've got distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. We have sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. We have gambling. Problems with addiction or gambling. Bad finances. So yeah, guys, let's see what's going on. So challenges, gambling, sexuality, distance, vacation. Let's see what you guys need to know for this lunar eclipse on the 7th. Wow. Change. Okay. What does the collective need to know for the lunar eclipse on the 7th? Okay. So we have change, we have reason, we have gain, we have careful, we have narrative, we have financial upgrade. Change the narrative, I'm hearing. And there is a reason for a financial upgrade. All right then, guys, let's go, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, so clarify change, please, Spirit. Clarify change. Some of you are considering how you can change the narrative. Something might be going on right now and it's not exactly how you wanted it to be. And you feel kind of stuck, and you're thinking about how you can make this change with minimum risk, I'm hearing. Okay, clarify the Four of Cups. Okay, clarify the Four of Cups, please, Spirit. Clarify the Four of Cups. Some of you are in deep reflection around this time. Some of you are planning something big, I'm hearing, because this narrative is becoming a burden. This particular narrative right now is becoming a burden. And some of you are unorthodox. Some of you are going to try things that you've never tried before, because whatever worked before isn't working now. And some of you are so committed to changing this narrative. Clarify narrative, please, Spirit. Clarify narrative. Yeah, some of you, the narrative of what you love or who you love right now is coming to an end. And I'm hearing, although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. So some of you know that this isn't going to be a quick move. Some of you know that whatever you need to do to change this narrative is going to take time. Time to plan, time to prepare, time to heal, time to learn, time to grow. But either way, you are letting go of all this stress. And you know it's going to take some patience. Clarify gain, please, Spirit. Clarify gain. Clarify gain. Clarify gain. I'm seeing challenges, guys. Whatever game that this person, this organization is playing is requiring a lot of strength, because it's made you weak and it's caused several challenges in your life. And some of you initially thought you were really, really happy. And now you're doubting it. Now you're doubting it. And you're thinking, this isn't a game, this is my life. Clarify strength in reverse again, please, Spirit. Yeah, guys, some of you are failing to face the facts about this, and it's causing a delay. And others are not able to move as quickly as they would like to. So like I said, it's going to require patience, and it's going to require planning and perfect timing. And because something that's transpired has brought disappointment to you. Clarify the Judgment in reverse, please, Spirit. And this is a very serious time, actually, guys. And there's loads of major arcanas already on the table. And it's making you feel insecure. So you know that a change needs to happen. But you know also that you need to be careful in your execution. Clarify careful, please, Spirit. Yeah, you cannot deviate from this path. So you need to be careful. Clarify the Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, some of you are accepting the process. Some of you are accepting the situation. And some of you are open to forgiveness. And some of you are really grateful. And this is what this whole eclipses are about, guys. Acceptance, forgiveness, and gratitude. And, you know, some of you are grateful for the lesson, but now you're ready to receive your blessing. So, yeah, clarify the Five of Cups in reverse. I mean, you still got so much to be thankful for, even in your current situation. And some of you need to get ready for the opportunity that you have been working for. So some of you will get an opportunity which will help you speed up the process. But for the majority of you, it's going to take between 6 and 9 months. Clarify the reason, please, Spirit. Because of lack of courage. And for some of you, you really need to plan how this is going to go. For some of you, it's not so easy to just pack up and leave. Some of you have finances which are tied up in something or with someone, and you really have to think methodically how you're going to do this. And, you know, you've got people in the background that are jealous, guys. And so it's important that you keep your business to yourself. Like, everyone don't need to know your every single move, because they're jealous, so they'll sabotage it. And at this time, guys, it's important that you find balance and be adaptable, because everyone has a plan, and sometimes things, it's not a straight road to success, guys. There's twists and turns and roundabouts. So you have to embrace the process. And like I said, the energy for next week is so intense already. So, and a bit chaotic and a bit disorganized, which is kind of not Virgo at all. So, you know, it's going to be quite a clash with the Virgo season and the eclipses. The first one is in Pisces. So, you know, it might be a very emotional time for some people in this lunar eclipse. Yeah, so you are due a new beginning. Some of you knew it was overdue. So you need to end this stagnation. And for some of you, it's going to be forced. This transformation is going to be forced. And some of you have steadily been working on yourself throughout the year and pushing yourself for this change, because you know that it is needed. So, yeah, so some of you are putting an end now to the stagnation. Clarify financial upgrade, please, Spirit. You see, and the devil was hiding just then. So, you know, there might be a little bit of toxicity in the background, guys, which you need to watch with one eye. So, yeah, clarify financial upgrade, please, Spirit. Yeah, so some of you are going to be regaining back the money that you have lost over the stresses that have happened so far this year. And some of you are going to get a gift of money which will help you with your new narrative. Yeah, guys, look, everything you've worked for is coming together. So we're ending cycles now, guys, and it's going to be completed. And you'll get recognition. Some of you are going to get a lot of recognition over Virgo season, because that's where you are supposed to be. So some of you are going to get fame and fortune, because it's your time to come out and show the true you. And that is going to bring you fortune and fame. But you have to watch out for these people in the background, because misery loves company, guys. So you need to watch that. Okay, what does the collective not see coming for the lunar eclipse? Some of you, like I said, there's 2 eclipses. So some of you are going to have a little bit of a setback before your comeback. But don't watch that, because it's part of the process, okay? So some of you might have a little bit of a moment of confusion, of defeat, but it's okay, because you will later, it's temporary, guys. So, you know, and some of you are going to be clearing debt. So you might feel like you haven't got much money, but it's temporary, because if you're clearing your debt, you'll have more money. So some of you are making some massive changes for these massive changes. What is the outcome, please, Spirit? Some of you are really scared of this change, and you might go back to something that you've done before. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, please, Spirit. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, there's so many cards in reverse right now, guys. So you might find it a little bit tricky. But know that the best things are on its way. But it's just to explain what is actually going on, so you can see how you can navigate the rest of the year. And last night I was watching this thing about the not the Great Reset, it was like the lock-in for 2025. So they were talking about from September to December just locking in and saving all their money and working on their goals and working on themselves and building their best self, working on their business, posting loads of content if they're a content creator, and doing the most for the next 4 months from now till January, just locking in. So this is the vibe I'm getting, guys, because there's a tower moment coming, and there's going to be obstacles, and there's things that you need to expect, which are going to be unexpected. So you need to watch that, guys, because if things aren't built on a solid foundation, it is going to crumble. So yes, I'm just going to leave that right there, and let's see what you guys need to know. Okay, Spirit, how can the collective change the narrative? 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 Some of you need to be passive if any chaos or arguments come up. Some of you might go through some complex situations, but be calm, be cool, have a stoic approach, and start taking action on your ideas. Okay, angels, can I have some advice for the collective? Can I have some advice for the collective? Can we have some advice for the collective for the lunar eclipse in Pisces? Okay, let's see. So if you have a burning question, collective, think of it now. You have abundance, opportunity, not the right time. Yes. Look for a sign and ask your angels. Thank you so much, collective, for spending time to listen to the read. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave it for someone else. But please like, share and subscribe. Stay blessed, stress less. Until the next video, toodles.